Hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to downloadable content. It must be Monday because, say it with me now, it's Mod Showcase Monday! This week we have some mods to take a look at. Some of them you have seen before, and if you did, let's do a little bingo card. Every time you have a mod that I say, let me know in the comment section. But there's also mods you definitely haven't seen before. So without further ado, Mod Showcase Monday. The first mod we're taking a look at today is the Imperial Interceptor by Tekari and Oblivion Man. Now, I thought this was a spaceship like that you could fly, and I got super excited right out the gate, but it's not that. I know, it is what it is, but it's a map, so let's go. Look at this. Oh my goodness, this is Now, I think this is actually, from the description, they said this is ported from an MMO, but they like retextured it and made it smaller because in an MMO, like, things are too big. But this is cool, man. Look at this bed. This is probably better than most people's actual beds. Like, what do these buttons on the bed do, you think? Like, what would you need these buttons for? No shot you can sleep in this room, dude. Like, look at all this light. This is too much light. You sleep right there. No way. Look at this thing, an animated floating like holocron or something. Oh, can you stop it from moving? No, but this is awesome. Now, of course, what I'm looking for that every good map should have is a wave book and weapons book. I'm sure it's here somewhere, but I did notice something right here. Right here. This one you can't walk past without jumping. That means that the NPCs will get stuck here if you lure them here. So this probably needs to be fixed. But this does look really cool. I wonder if doors open. But right now we're playing Find the Spawn Book. Look at this, dude. Animated. I love when people like take maps like this seriously and they put the work in to animate it. Just so satisfying. All right, I have full faith that this door is gonna open. Son of a bitch. All right, where's the wave book and my weapon book, man? Is this just like a you hang out type thing? These chairs are way too small. This is like if children were flying the ship. What about in here? Is this anything? Can I open this one? Maybe it's in this red zone. Hello? Red zone? Oh, dude, a galactic, like, oh, look at this. This is you made a whole thing. So far, this is excellent, dude. You can even, we'll look outside in a second. I don't think can I no clip out of here? So far, this map looks very cool. I'm just a little concerned that you may have forgotten to put wave spawners and weapon spawners, but I'll keep looking. Maybe it's in this blue zone down here. Keep walking, whoa! This is how you get out of it. Oh, you know what'd be really cool? A wave spawner that I can actually do stuff with. Now this is the last part of the map right over here. This is what, your engine room? Still no wave spawner though, unfortunately. So what you have done here, the map is so cool. The map is so cool, but you are not sparking joy right now because what do you do on this map? Well, how do you play it? Am I missing something? Like, these buttons don't do anything. This is just a globe that I can stick my head in. Maybe I charge my hand on here? No. Well, instead, let's see if we can actually go outside the ship. Does it instant kill you? No, so you can go outside the ship and we could float around in the vacuum of space. So we didn't even have to no clip. So you did a lot of work on this cruiser. It's just that I don't know if the vibe you were going for was for it to be like a house that the player hangs out in. And if so, you nailed it. But if you meant for this to be an actual map and you wanted the player to be able to like play on here, where's the spawner stuff? Like, I guess in theory I could do it myself and I can use like NPC spawner spell and the quality of life mod like to make this happen. But I think because things are a map, it's almost expected to have spawners. Hey, so listen, I had to spawn you myself because of they didn't put any spawners here. You get it. Did you see any here? Can you look around for me? Do you see anything? No, right? Me either. So you want to go to the star or do you want to go to the planet? Don't answer that question. Go to the planet. Oh no, I sent her the entire wrong way. Yeah, I'm gonna hear about that later for sure. Okay, anyway, this is a very cool map. I think if you want to take my feedback at all, I mean, you don't have to, but I would definitely add in a weapon spawn book, an enemy wave spawn book, and then I would also fix that zone where you can get an enemy stuck. But overall, very cool map to hang out in. Moving on, we actually have a very beloved mod that honestly I feel has been lost to time. I just showed it in a recent video and I'm pretty sure people didn't even know it existed, but it's called Beam Sabers by Wiz52. So let me show you them. Let's go to the arena. So inside Beam Sabers, you have 19, well, different variations of things. There's a lot of stuff. There's this really cool shield. You just press the Alt use button or spell use button, however you're gonna call it, to turn it on. And not only is this thing a shield, it also doubles as a weapon. So this will still do like cutting damage as well. So this is very good. And you can also change the color of things. So while using telekinesis, if you use the button that makes it push away from you, it'll change the color of virtually anything. So if you don't like a color of a weapon, you can change it. Same thing applies for all this stuff. So look at this one. This is Ares. This is like a little sickle or a scythe, whatever you're gonna call it. You can be like, scythe attack, boom, and then I can be like, you want to know what? I need to change that color. This one needs to be blue. Blue is fitting for you. Everyone thinks that this one is a toothbrush. This is Thanatos' death scythe. I mean, it looks like a toothbrush. Honestly, I see it now. I see the toothbrush, but look at that. You turn it on from the other side, and now you have death scythe. See? Prepare yourself for death scythe. One of my favorites is this one, the Jorgmander, however you say that one. This one can be a little cursed, like you can already see it, because it's a whip, so its physics are odd. But look at that. So you could use telekinesis on it and just like, well, I don't have the skill turned on. Let's turn on all skills. So now when you spin it like this thing, look at this death whip. No one will withstand the chance. So let's put like a couple of goobers down there. And if I were just like, hey man, you guys interested in death whip? Jeez. They are beyond obliterated. Look at this one. This is the Graham. This is kind of like, a claymore in a way. Look, see how cool this thing is, and of course, change the colors to your liking. It's a very bright looking motherfucker. But woo! Hey man, you want to get grammed? He got grammed. This will also give you access to the Beam Sabers, well, enemy types. So let's do dual so we can kind of see them. And right now, I'm going to be using the katana variant. This one, of course, is everyone's speed. It's like, who doesn't love a Beam Saber katana? But the Beam Sabers themselves, they don't fight differently, but they feel differently, I guess I would say, is the best way to describe them. You would know it for yourself the moment you start using this one. You're like, wait, this doesn't feel like a lightsaber in actually a really cool way. So with slow motion, if you hit this, you can actually like see visually and feel the impact difference while she's just holding it there. Ow! I'm trying to showcase something, you dick. We'll do it on her since she has like a mini lightsaber. You get kind of like a lightsaber with it. But you'll feel the difference between these ones as far as like with impact goes. So you actually just kind of feel like you have like a light sword instead of a light saber if you're going to be using like Outer Rim stuff. Don't get up. Now these things are tonfas. These are like one of my favorite ones. Now you could spin them while holding them if you use the trigger. You spin, so you can just be like boom, boom, boom. But of course, turn them on with the Alt use button, and now you have bladed tonfas. These things are devastating in the right hands, right, fool? So if I was going over here and did like a crazy like double jump, and I just like tonfa'd the hell out of this man, oh, I just killed his girlfriend. My bad. These tips of it right here, like they have incredible knockback damage. Look how satisfying that is. Dude, you are something else here. Block and then boom! You see that? You see that crazy damage? I don't know what the hell just happened to him. But we will finish him off with this blade. Dual-sided swallow, where you can swing here and then swing on the back. Very cool. So you can be like, swing, swing. It's very cool. Anyway, Beam Sabers is awesome. This one is like kind of like a, I wouldn't say a lost mod because we have access to it, but a forgotten mod in an unfortunate way. It's a very cool one. I think people were like, oh, I'll just use this until the Outer Rim comes out. But trust me when I tell you this isn't just Outer Rim weapons like reskin. These things are very cool. Up next, we have Divine Weaponry by PurpleAdromeda. So yes, this is a weapon pack, but the description sounded cool, so I wanted to take a peek. So in your book, you will find the Divine Weapon category, and thank you for making like the own category. Some people, they don't, so thank you for that one. But you have 4 things. You have your Malevolent Sword, you have your Dark Knight Sword, a Benevolent Blade, and lastly, the Holy Knight's Longsword. Look at this thing. This, like, I feel like this is from... It feels like it's from Elden Ring. The colliders are a little bit off on the blade. Like you can kind of see where my hand stops. Like that's the collider there. You want to try to get this. I know why you did this one because you just did a box collider because like of this thing. But you need to maybe just change this collider right here because I'm going to be able to hit someone weirdly. Like I'll show you on the door. You see that? You see where it's hitting right there? that's going to look a little weird, especially if you impale someone. Especially if you impale someone. Okay, well, actually, no, he's okay with it. Are you okay with that? He's fine with it, so let's just break his neck. Let's see how it holds up in combat. So this is a basic goober. Hey, what's up, basic goober? Oh, yeah, so that was I can feel the collider box getting stuck right there. So this is a very cool looking blade. It just needs to have an updated collider for sure, but I'm going to put that there. Where have I seen this one before? Hang on a second. I've seen this sword before somewhere. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. I feel like this has been in another mod pack. Has someone help? Where's this from? I'm not sure, but we're going to need someone's help. You, help me. Do you know where this is from? Counter. Slash again. You know where it's from. You're not telling me. So this too has a pretty big... Actually, you want to know what? You probably use a cylindrical collider on this one. It's not bad. I mean, they're cool looking weapons, which is why I'm showing them. But I think this is going to just kind of switch into a feedback part of the mod showcase one. When you guys are doing weapon packs like this one, you really want to focus on the colliders. Like, even if you're not going to do like painted textures, like for the blood, you really want to make sure you get your colliders right on this one. Otherwise, you know, this stuff will happen. I assume it's going to be the same for all of these ones. Yeah, they're all cylindrical colliders. So I would kind of work. This one might be a little bit different. This one here, for some reason, you figured it out on this one. Hang on. This one's what I'm talking about. You have different colliders. Look how it's way closer. It's not exact, but it's way closer than the other ones. So I feel like you have a box collider here and then a cylindrical collider around this entire thing. But they definitely look cool, you know? So I say feedback-wise, work on the colliders. Also, once you figure out painted textures, well, actually, you did figure out painted textures. What is going on here? Some of them have stuff, and the other ones, does this have paint on that one? So this one you don't have paint on, right? Am I crazy? No, and then this one you figured it out. It seems like halfway through production, like this was the final one you worked on. You're like, I figured it out, and then you didn't go back and change these ones. Odd choice. But anyway, they're cool weapons, and like I said, just take that feedback lovingly, of course, and this would be on the path to being a really cool weapon pack. Now, moving on is a mod that I think most of you haven't even put your hands on for some reason, but is the UFC Fight Back by Colyahh. Let's go to the travel map, because this one actually gives you a UFC arena to participate in, and who doesn't love that? So this, I mean, this is short, obviously, you can kind of climb over it, but aside from that one, this one is a little, creepy because of the NPCs. Like, look at them. This is definitely like UFC backroom type shit. But you can go over here and turn animated NPCs on. Does that do anything? Off? Does this not work? And that's what makes it even more creepy, but I digress. So what we're going to do here is you have a UFC fight pack somewhere. Here it is. And you're going to want to put on your gloves for these ones. Hey, look, my hands are cured. And then also you want to put on your shorts. All right, now I'm ready to go. Like, take a look at me. I'm kind of like lightweight or yeah, welterweight. It doesn't matter, okay? Stop making fun of me. We're going to fight someone. So in your book, you want to make sure you find, I mean, you could fight whomever you want, but you want to make sure that you find the UFC fighters. And of course, this has requirements for the punching and kicking waves. So make sure you install those ones. But now let's jump back into the arena. And these guys will spawn, ready to fight. Ready to fight. Ready to fight. Son of a... Come on, dude. You're supposed to do the punching and kicking. So, not my fault. He's in the ring. That's a wiener shot. I don't see any ref here. Ugh. No ref? No life, I guess? I don't know. Can I ask you a question, man? How come you're not fighting me? Why are you messing up my showcase? Are you going to mess up my showcase? You are going to mess up my show. Okay, so that's a slow motion wiener punch. Oh! Let me select these other ones and see if like these are working. My brother in Blade and Sorcery. Why? I have the requirements on. So this is just... Listen, I apologize. I don't know why this guy's doing this to me. I feel like I have to check. Okay, I'll be right back. Let me make sure we have all the requirements, but you're getting a super wiener shot. Okay, I just made sure that I have all the requirements on. A stupid index. Okay, I use the index. So if you guys have been seeing some of my videos lately where like my ring finger is staying out, it's because I got new index controllers from Valve, but they were like repurposed ones, I guess, whatever the hell they do. So sometimes it doesn't close the finger all the way, which is annoying. All right, anyway, so let's go scroll down all the way back over here. UFC fighters, and then they should be normal. There we go. He's ready to fight. Oh, thank God. So now you can live out your UFC dream. Can you stop getting so close to me, dude? I'm gonna push you, and then just oh God. UFC punch. Dude, he's already knocked out. And there's no ref, man. I am the UFC champion here. Oh, he's getting back up. So this is perfect time for a jumping dive strike punch. Hell yeah. So this is cool. I know in UFC you're allowed to kick. Jeez. Stand up, dude. This is for the prize. Are you still... Oh, does that mean he's dead? Your friend's dead. You spinning back. Okay, anyway, so there's different waves. There's like the title prize wave. There is like these normal 1v1 waves. And the sponsored by Harley Davidson Cycles, bro. Reebok, Crypto.com, where you can get all your cryptos. And it's also sponsored by this jumping super punch. Oh, he is completely fucked. If the UFC had an anime, this would be it right here. UFC! Oh, UFC punch! Yeah, dude, I should make a whole video based off of UFC stuff. Like, I became the UFC... Okay, you want to know what? That's actually going to be a real video, dude. Okay, so come here. It's time for the worst wiener shot. Moving on, we have Expanded Armory by Konstantinos and bowtAI. So we have taken a look at this one in the past, but I think just once. And this one actually integrates a lot of weapons into the base game in the vanilla categories, which you know how I feel about my categories, but no opinion currently on that one. But this one gives me something I'm so excited for. In the range category, not only will you get yourselves a crossbow, you will have a slingshot and slingshot slug satchel. So let's take this one and put it on our side here and then bust out the slingshot. So this lets you achieve your inner Dennis the Menace. This is actually full credit where credit is due on this one. It is hilarious that there's a slingshot in the game. Now this thing is effectively useless in the actual gameplay, but if I want to be like, hey, who's the guy in Dennis the Menace? Not Dennis. Who's the neighbor? The guy that looks like Saddam Hussein. You know who I'm talking about, okay? Anyway, Mr. What the fuck is this? It's pissing me off. Mr. Rogers. I know it's not Mr. Rogers. Mr. Rogers. Oh my god, I hit the stupid thing. Mr. Rogers, I'm trying to Dennis the Menace you, motherfucker. Look at me. Dennis the Menace assault. Just hit him in the face. Same thing, dude. Look at me. Look at me. Oh, his head hit the back of that. Well, let's run before his wife gets home. Now you're probably like, dude, are you showing a slingshot? And first off, don't speak ill of my slingshot. I will mildly hit that tree with it, and you'll be upset that I do it. But it's more than just a slingshot, man, okay? Look at this thing. Huh? Fine, I'll show you more shit. You guys are really going to enjoy the crossbow. So you're going to want to make sure you get your crossbow bolt quiver. I believe you could put that on your side there, actually. And then this crossbow here. Ignore this crossbow. That's a different one. You don't have access to that one. But there's this crossbow. You want to make sure you have that guy. So take the bolt and put it over here and make sure you pull it all the way back. And now you are ready to shoot this thing. Honestly, this would be a great vampire hunter. In fact, how come no one has modded in vampires into the game? Vampire enemies, dude, okay? I want vampire enemies that I kill them with. I want to be Van Helsing. I want to hit them with the crossbow. I want a holy cross that they burn in the daylight and stuff. In fact, I need someone's phone number real quick. Anyway, aside from that one, this is the crossbow. It is, does crossbow magic. So I'm going to try to hit her with a crossbow. I think I hit her between the foot there. Where did that crossbow bolt go? It's very expensive. Where did it go? Oh, it's over here, thank God. So put that bad boy right in here, and let's go into my hyper focus mode and see if it's compatible with the most epic mod ever, and it is. Look at this, boom! So you effectively have an amazing crossbow. The enemies can't use it because they're stupid. Look how stupid her is. Her aorta exploded. That's how stupid she is. But now, look, you have a full working crossbow. Choo! This crossbow shit, what more do you want? What more do you want? Well, she's dead. She doesn't want anything. Now, in the blunt category, they gave you access to some flails now, and they look very cool. I think there's 2 in total, or 4 in total. You have your barbed flail, you have your knight's flail, and there's what, the peasant flail? Oh, no, that's the morning star. Where's the peasant flail? It's up here somewhere, right? There it is. Look at these ones. This one's obviously the worst of them all, but I want to show it. Fight me with this one as I wait for you, and then... Peasant flail. Look at this thing. In fact, can I have this? Let's just break your wrist. I'm going to borrow that. So when you wake up, can you use that? No, don't try to fight me with your fists. Aw, man. Okay, fine, whatever. So she's going to try to fist fight me. Flail. Oh, yes, the flail is so fun. Flails are fun, man. They are a mixture of blunt and piercing stuff. I know it sounds like she's suffering, but she's not. She's just enjoying the flail combat. Now, this one's going to be more of the same. That's like the other one, but look at these two. These are where the fun happens. So make sure you get yourself These, you're going to love them. Now, I believe they gave you some axes as well. Like, this is the Enforcer axe. So, like I said before, this is all mixed into the vanilla weapon. So, if you don't have it written down, you're not going to remember every single weapon that's there. But it's supposed to give you that vanilla experience. They want you to discover it yourself. But for showcasing it, I always get, oh my god, I always get confused of like what is what and what wasn't in the game. So, I feel like they succeeded in that. Is this one... is this one yours? I can't, sir. Are you missing something? I think there's shields too. Like this one is like this. They give you this, right? Is this part of it? I don't remember. I was just very excited to show you the crossbow, the slingshot, and those flails. So for that alone, I mean, check out the link in the description. See what I missed. I think there's axes. I don't remember if there's swords. I'm pretty sure there's no swords, but see what I missed. Moving on, we have No Honor by Guts and Colyahh. So let's actually head over to the Sanctuary to showcase this one. So in your mods section of your book, you're going to have your 2 Dishonored things. You're going to have the Dishonored weapons and then a Dishonored armor pack. So if you wanted to dress as Corvo with a hood and a mask, you can. So if we equip both of these things. So now I have the mask, the clothes, and it's still compatible with metal arm, which is great. I love when there's like different layers. Now, of course, you know, it still has me wearing my right vambrace, so just be careful with the different layers. But aside from all this goober stuff, you can fight them. It gives you access to the weapons themselves. So the Corvo gun is a straight up gun. Boom. Who wants to get gunned down? So if you're looking for a Dishonored gun, it's in this pack right here. Don't forget it has the crossbow for this one with a different fire mode. So let's get a basic goober. And I'm going to hit you with green flubber attack. She's fine, right? It doesn't... You're not dead? If you are dead... Can you suck on that one? I can't tell if that has killed her. Now, I don't know if this is compatible with my X-ray kill cam. Let's find out. X-ray kill cam shot. It's not, so it doesn't technically count as a projectile. That's interesting, but look at this little crossbow. So, how am I so bad with this crossbow? Now, these different versions of the bolts do different things. Like one that blows their face up, another one... I will put them to sleep. That wasn't sleep. I made them blind. This one is some form of cancer. Oh god, I hit the wall with cancer. And this one's red. It makes them red. No, actually, I think it just makes them angry. If they weren't a lobotomized NPC, they'd be fine with it. There's another crossbow somewhere in here. I think it's like the girl crossbow. There it is. Emily's crossbow is this guy right here. So, does the same stuff, but if you want a different version of it, there you go. Now, there's also the City Watch sword sheath and the Overseer sword sheath one. So you can actually make sure you install Sheath Framework. It uses amazing use of Sheath Framework, by the way. It's so good. Overseers, and then this one's the City Watch one. Very, very good use of them. But my favorite are the folding blades. So this has like some of the best animations that you will see in VR for the folding blades. Like, look at that. The hand pose and everything, it rotates. It is very cool. Like, imagine you're this guy. You don't know who I am. And you're just like, is that the guy from Dishonored? Is that my friend? I'm like, I'm not your friend. Folding blade attack. And then a bunch of rats come and eat your body. Hey. I said a bunch of rats come and eat your body afterwards. Which, by the way, can that be added to this mod? This mod hasn't been updated in a little while, but it would be cool to get, like, the rats that eat the bodies. There's that stupid finger thing again. You see what I'm talking about? Then there's also this twin-bladed knife sword. So I'm going to equip it. And you're going to be like, Drifter, where's the twin-bladed folding sword? It's right here. It's somewhere. Hang on. It's in my left hand right now. And you're like, no, it isn't. Oh, yeah? How about that? How about that for an animation, dude? It's so cool. I remember they almost cut this one. I remember talking to, I think, Guts about this. And he was just like, yeah, dude, it's not going to work. Because he also wanted this on Nomad. And this one almost got cut. Oh no, it almost got cut, but it's here. It's here, and we have it. Now we can do the Dishonored waves. So there's the Dwa, there's the Elite Guards, Overseer, and Whalers. Let's start with these 1v1 goobers. Now in classic Blade and Sorcery style, I don't think they're going to spawn, and they're going to make me look like an asshole. Can you spawn? Don't make me do this and find you. Okay, well, he's not spawning. He's being a prick. Let's try the Elite Guards and see if they spawn. Hello, guards? Are you guys actively pissing me off for a reason? All right, fine. Let's go to another map. I don't know. Sometimes maps are weird. I don't know. We'll see. So this is the arena. Tried, trusted, and true. And it doesn't seem... I feel like of course, I wanted to show you guys the waves, and they're not spawning. This is... Fine. Fuck them. I have ways of making you spawn. I will find you in my NPC spawner thing. Haha, there you are, you asshole. So I found him. Found the Elite. Found the Overseer. I don't know why... the waves weren't working, and then found the whaler on that one. So now you can see that they are here. You can fight them. I don't know why the waves are behaving the way they are. It's just a blade and sorcery thing. Yeah, if you know, you know. But look at them. They also come with, I believe, dungeon variants of this one. Hey, can you look at me, dude? Boom. And also for you, you're blinded forever. Oh, I wasn't the blind one. Are you okay? Now he's blinded. Let's see if we can find the dungeon. You want to make sure you select Dishonored Outpost when you do it, and then you can change to whichever one you want. So if you want to fight Overseers, make sure you select Overseers and whatnot. So let's just go in and make sure they spawn. So I did just get some infinite loading and had to restart when I selected the dungeon. So it's possible the waves and dungeons might not be working. It could be a me thing. Keep in mind, I probably have like about 65 mods installed at the current time, so they could have some cross. But I'm not sure there. I think possibly last time I tried to show this one, there was an issue with waves as well, but maybe this will be updated. I really hope so. This is one of my favorite mods, man. Anyway, you could spawn them with the NPC spawner spell if you really want to fight them. Up next, we have the God of War pack by MrInsane Zyres. So make sure you locate your God of War pack right here under God of War. We have the Modi shield, Shield of Sparta. There's a bunch of different shields on this guy. You know what? This shield actually lets you still use spells with it, and you can imbue it while doing it. That's actually pretty cool. I wonder if all of them do that. Does this one? Yeah, they all do that. That's interesting. This big guy here is the Blade of Olympus. I'm sure you guys all know that one, but the Blade of Olympus itself, if you press the Alt-Use button, it turns on its Olympus-style power. So let's fight this goober with it. What's up, Mortimer? You ready to fight me? I have the Blade of Olympus. You can oh god, you can use this one from before. You remember that sword? Yeah, man. Don't laugh at it. He's not using it. Hey man, that's fucked up, dude. They put a lot of work into that mod. So I'll just stick him with the Blade of Olympus. Your son has returned. Oh, you have the Tyrese Katana in here. I don't think this one has any additional abilities aside from just like Katana Slice. Can you throw it and it comes back to you? I don't think so. I think it's just Katana. This one might just be Katana, and that's okay. We love katanas here on the channel, right? Right? Now, of course, we have the Leviathan axe, so we're gonna use this. This axe itself just recalls to you. I don't think it has auto imbue. Like if I held it, it doesn't have auto imbue. It doesn't have its ice power, but you can still mess people up. Go, boom, axe. Now come back. Oh no, it got stuck. It's stuck on something. Excuse me. Wait right there. Thank you. Now axe. Boom. Axe again. X. Got her. Perfect. And then recall. That's fun. Now we have Mjolnir. Mjolnir, you could fly with it. You hold down the trigger and you can be like, I can fly. And then of course, you can auto imbue it with this one. And then you can fly straight down. Boom! And it has that effect. So if you wanted to fight like a nerd. Hey, what's up, nerd? You want to fight me with this one? She has the flail and the throwing dagger. You just fucked up. Oh, I could see her rib cage as she gets hit to Nomad verse. Ah, yes, Mjolnir. Now, let's do the full Mjolnir. Into the sky, and then, get ready, we're gonna just Mjolnir straight down. Oh my god, the chosen one. It's so good, and it auto comes back to you. What more can you want? Seriously, what more can you want? Into your friend, what more can you want? Go back home. Mjolnir attack. Oh, we have the Kestis. I don't think this breathes fire. This is just like punching them, right? Yeah, this is just if you want to like punch someone really hard. I can bite that. Look at this. I'm biting the hell out of this tree with these things. Yeah. Wait a minute. There's the upgraded Leviathan axe. This one has the auto imbue, right? Please. How does this one not have auto imbue? You're pissing me off now. I can throw it, right? And it comes back to me. And then what else does it do? Ha! Come back. Come back. Okay, well this, for some reason, still no ice on this guy. Look at Mangi's blade, man. This thing is just straight up cool. This has, well, I don't want that. I want you to fight me with this blade, but I have a surprise mechanic for you. It's not a loot box. I can turn it on. It's auto imbued. Isn't that cool? Oh, you can dress as Kratos if you want. Ooh, but instead, I wanted to show you guys. Obviously, there's the spear of Sparta if you wanted to do all that fun stuff. But there's the drop near spear, which I will do my best to not mess up. And then there's also the blade of chaos that should have the chain. So look at this thing. They have their chains, which is the trigger, and you can switch to full chain mode like this one. Whoa! Full chain mode. Let's fight 2 goobers, and I will be into full chain mode. By the way, don't holster it when you're in full chain mode, but just know that chains are also fully physics on this one. Oh, get chained. I should probably use one of these. Okay, here we go. Now we're cooking. Oh, you're done. Slow motion spin, and then toss at your ass. I got him pretty good. They can also auto imbue with the Alt Use button. So this is just pure fire. So if she's like, oh, I'm gonna attack you, you just stick her with pure fire, wait a little bit, and she will turn into the Human Torch. Look, flame on, she's a superhero. So this drop near spear, I actually got it confused with a different pack, but that's okay. The cloth has physics, which is the ability of this one. Well, you can also fly with it. So I mean, I guess I undersold that one right there. But aside from flying with it, there's other drop near spears that you can like throw it out and have like the other spears come down, which is really cool. Doesn't mean that this one's bad by any means. It's still very cool. In fact, can I fly with you with this one? I can like force you this way. That's hilarious. But honestly, I really want to fly with you. So I don't need your consent to fly. Just get stabbed. Okay, ready? Let's go with me. You two, we can't fly together? Oh, I'm like moderately flying with you. So there's a lot of really cool stuff in here, man. So have fun with this one. It's a very cool pack. Yes, there's other God of War stuff. I think if you mix this pack with other ones, you'll have the perfect God of War VR game. Moving on, we have Gambit's pack by BlazeVentura. So let's go somewhere that's a big opening for this one. Let's go to the arena. So in your book, you will find your Gambit pack. You could dress as Gambit. I feel like we should probably dress it. Okay, let's dress as Gambit. Look at my eyes right now. Oh my god, my pants. But we keep the metal arm, so plus 10. So you're going to want to make sure you get your Gambit deck as well as your Gambit staff. And this is the card that you'll summon with. So this card here, kind of like it blows up, which is very cool. So keep in mind that there is the deck, which is the weapon variant where you just detonate things, and then there's also the Gambit spell. So while charging it, if you then do your grip button, you should summon a card. Hang on, it's gonna summon. I just gotta, there it is. Now, with this one, if you do the Alt Use button, it turns into 3 cards. And then those 3 cards, you could throw those out and they blow up on impact. Let me show you something really cool. So if we charge it all the way, even if you have cheats on, you still have to charge it all the way. Charge it all the way and then grip to summon a card. Now, do the Alt Use button to summon 3 cards. And you're like, okay, that's pretty cool. No, stop. Do it again to flourish the deck. Now you have the entire deck with you. And when you throw that out, it throws the entire deck for you to detonate, which makes a much larger explosion. Then we also have the staff with staff ability. So you can imbue this guy. Oh, actually, no, wait. I don't think it has to be. It has auto imbue now. So you just do the Alt Use button to imbue it. And you could slam the staff into things to blow guys up. This is such an underrated mod. I have to do a whole video on this. But imagine you're this person. You're like, oh, if I poke him with this one, I can just be like, hey, right, and bother him. I can also go like this and be like, oof, knocked unconscious. But when he stands back up, I'm going to poke him while activating that little poke mode, and he's not going to be a person for much longer. Yes, rise up. Super slow motion so we can enjoy it. And you see him. You see how most of him is, listen, I'm an X-Man, I'm not really a superhero. Her turn. I'm going to summon a card, Gambit style, like this. Give me my card. Come on. It takes too long. Well, you could punch and it still does the flame. That's actually a good choice. Anyway, we have a card. I'm going to hit her with it and then detonate. Wow, that looks like a crime scene. Let's get a whole bunch of them. I want everyone to fight me. Look at such a hodgepodge of characters coming after me. It's like everyone I've wronged in the past in this game. Okay, hang on. She has beam sabers. It just makes so much sense. Anyway, so we do this one. Flourish the deck. Right, ready? Flourish the deck. Double jump, throw, and you're done. Oh! Whoa. Help. This is bad. This is real bad. So you guys thought you can kill me? No, man. Watch this one. A reflourishing said deck. Well, you gonna throw a rock at me? That's not very X-Man of you. Here, did you guys drop this one? Here's what it is. Wow. Now, if you don't want to wait to summon, you can also just pull this one and then just have unlimited cards to throw and just be like, Gambit attack. So this one is very cool if you're just like surrounded and you want to use projectiles. But other than throwing things, the real fun, honestly, is this staff right here because it's like, you know, you can hit the ground with it. I could hit her and she just blows up in a second. You blow up. You just want to make sure that you stab them with it to get that impact property. So I don't know what her plan was there, but I'm gonna, oops. Unfortunate. And now we go for this one. 1, 2, hit her, and then ultimate death. Gambit. Gambit. Oh, she's still alive. Okay, well, we're going to have to do like this one real quick. Neck break. Gambit. The final mod we're going to take a look at today is called Cloaking by TechTrees. Now this thing, this is pretty amazing. I believe it's in the exotic category. So scroll up, find exotic. You have Cloaking, an unlimited ammo cloaking. I don't know. I think this one is just, you use it once, but let's grab the unlimited ammo one. Now, inside your mod section, you can go into Cloaking. You have miscellaneous, which is just your debug, but also your cloak color. So if you wanted to not be like a shadow figure, like this, okay, so this is you as a shadow figure, right? You're just kind of basically invisible. Like, it's very cool, but you can't really see me, which I guess makes sense. But if you turn up the blue on this one, like all the way up, and then we cloak, look at me now. This one, I'm like a shadow. Now you're probably like, okay, and well, dude, I mean, how are you not impressed by that? So let's bring a dishonored weapon, why not, into the dungeon, and let's be all stealth about it. All right, so here we are in a basic dungeon, and we have our cloaking device. You just press the trigger to use it. So as you can see, I'm visible, but we're gonna become invisible right now. Now it doesn't make your equipment invisible, just the user. So I can be like, boop, ba ba doop bop, where is my weapon? And she doesn't know. Like, she's having a happy life. Just imagine being invisible, right? Imagine like they're friends, and then out of nowhere, like, her friend just gets hit in the brain, and she's like, what could have happened to my friend? They were just there. And she's tracking something, but it's not me. Also, I lied. I'm bringing this into the dungeon, too. Just, I thought it'd be funny to stab them while invisible and then have them blow up. Now, let's see what happens. Boop! When they see me, and then I become re-invisible. Hi. Jump scare, right? Now I disappear. Where am I? Ooh, do you even know? She loses track right away and gives up. That is actually beyond amazing. And she's just looking. Cloaking. So good. So, I mean, I don't really need to showcase more of this one. You guys get it, right? This is Cloaking. Did you just attack me while I was invisible? Did you just break Cloaking? Are you serious? So I think if you attack them and fail, they moderately know where you are. Well, that's interesting. Well, she's dead now, so I'm taking her rings. All right, mod showcase over. And there we have it, my friends. That has been your Mod Showcase Monday. I hope you had a ton of fun. And if by some reason you had every one of these mods that I showcase, well then, you have been the showcaser yourself. I don't know what that means either. But anyway, thank you so much for stopping by and watching this video. I'm Drifter from Downloadable Content. You're like Tom or David or something. And I will see you next time.